I was a United States Army officer uh, in the armor branch. So pretty much I was a tanker. I served for 4 years. It was a big achievement in my life because it was kind of a struggle for me to get in, and I had to complete a lot of. It was just a big obstacle that big pinnacle when I actually got commissioned as a lieutenant. Um, and from there I thought everything was like set for me. I'm gonna have good life insurance, a lot of benefits are gonna be, everything's pretty much taken care of. Life insurance, housing, clothing, whatever. It was going to be taken care of. And not only that, it was just, I was in charge of a lot of people. I had like 750 soldiers under me. You know, being a tank commander, I got to, know tactics, know what we did. And whenever if we were going to go to battle, I know how to deal with certain things. And, it was all good while it lasted, and I'll never take anything away from it. But then, most people do 20 years and retire, and it's a great living, and it's great, But and you do a lot of travel, and it's great. But when I was in there, something was missing. I look at it like, you know, maybe I wasn't completely doing it all for myself. I was more doing it for like, it felt like maybe because of stuff that I was doing in the past, I felt by doing this, becoming an Army officer, it actually make me look a little more prestigious. And I wasn't just, the guy who liked to paint and do music. I actually had some sort of social stature. I was doing good with something else. But that lasted for 4 years. And shortly before my term was going out, my service was up. I decided, I have to follow. Something was missing, so I had to follow my heart. I had to kind of fill that void. There was something, really missing. And at the time, I didn't know exactly what it was. But I knew, being a creative person, I had to find it. I mean, whether it be visual arts, paint, whatever, or music. So it took a while for me to figure it out. I stayed in different states. I lived from Virginia to Maryland, Kentucky, made my way out to California, stayed out here in the Central Coast for about 2 years before I decided to come down to Los Angeles to actually pursue what I was doing, like music and music production, engineering, and stuff like that, more technical aspects of the field. But it's a totally, completely different lifestyle. I'm no longer that lieutenant with all those, certain responsibilities that I had before. But and another big thing is I don't have the although I don't have like the security and like everything backing me up for what the military gave me, I do have some sort of like a freedom now. I could actually, I just, it's hard to describe, but I just feel a little more free now. It's freedom to create. There's a different struggle. It's a whole new chapter in my life. It's just, I can't, I'm drawing a blank. I'm sorry. Hold on a sec. I can't, I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm like, what else should I say about this? Like, just being out here, I'm actually, the fact that I got out and I'm actually still here, even though it is kind of, financially it's not the same. I don't have the same stability as I did when I was in the military. Why am I still doing it? I'm still doing it because this is something that actually makes me happy. It's just something good for my soul. As a creative person, it's something that I have to do. That's the best way to explain it. I can't, don't expect everybody to understand that, but it's the best way I can explain it. And being out here has been a real challenge and a struggle, but it's also very beautiful. And how I've been able to overcome a lot of those adversities and challenges. But at the same time, it's just a complete 180 turn from what I originally did when I was in the military. And um, all I have to say is, like, if anybody's really trying to pursue anything that they're really passionate about, um, a plan doesn't hurt. But at the same time, just know that you gotta pretty much follow that passion and be all in. You can't do have one foot in, one foot out. You really gotta really pursue it with everything you got, and that's the best thing that I could say. I'm still trying to figure it out, but I'm a little more happy. And what I was trying to find that was missing in the military, I kind of like, I feel like I found it, but I'm still discovering it every day. That's the crazy thing. So, um, yeah, for the most part, that's it in a nutshell.